One. Mr. Mario, what is going on, brother? How you doing, man?
What's going on, bro? How are you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. Just been working on programs pretty much all day. What about
That's
you?
good.
Today, or were you just chilling?
I actually worked last night. We had an overnight project and it was 5 hours away, so we just drove back today.
Damn, damn. Yeah, so it's still busy with work, right? Still busy with work plus getting the transformation more, even more.
Correct, correct.
Absolutely.
Real busy with work.
Absolutely, man. Well, dude, really quick, just to kind of get started with everything. Kind of want to get show your transformation first because again, dude, your transformation is fucking crazy, right? So this is just within the last few months, like earlier in the year. So obviously, right now we're making more progress. But
Mhm.
from our last call, this is pretty much just like how we're looking. Dude, incredible transformation. Back looks absolutely crazy. Definitely lost a lot of fat, but before anything, before you even get started on where you're at right now, how inspiring it is, bro. I kind of want to go back, just introduce yourself. What's your name? Where are you from? How old are you? What type of work do you do, brother?
My name is Mario Silva. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm 30. I'm 30 years old, and for a living. I do concrete
Hmm.
for a living. Yeah, been doing
So
that for 12 years now.
very physical job, right?
Correct. Very physical, long hours, crazy hours sometimes.
And that's the thing, dude. Like a lot of people they use it as an excuse, but for you, you were like, you know what? I'm doing this. I'm gonna do this on top of that because I actually care about my goal, right?
Correct. Correct.
Yeah.
Had to do something.
Absolutely, man. So, dude, let's kind of get started, bro. So, before anything, right? Because obviously you made this incredible transformation and everything. So, I want to talk about before you even talked about the transformation, what you've achieved so far. Let's kind of take it back before, right? So, when we were
Mhm.
first talking, before you even joined the program, like, so if I was to ask you, like, before even starting your transformation journey, where were you at? Like, where were you at in your fitness journey before the coaching program? How were your energy levels before? How was your body? How do you feel about your body, your mindset, your discipline, and everything, brother?
I was pretty much before I mean, I had a gym membership, but I really wouldn't use it, to be honest.
Yeah,
And I'd always be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go," and then it just always be like, I'm tired from work.
yeah,
I'd just be tired.
yeah,
And I was just always tired, to be honest, from work. Just discipline was garbage. Anywhere from working out, eating, all of it. It was just garbage all over the place.
yeah, absolutely.
I'd
And
try to do like a week, maybe a week I'd be fine, and then the rest of the month I'd be like, oh, whatever. Just sure it was just garbage discipline wise,
yeah,
and energy levels were low. I was tired. I was feeling slump.
yeah,
That's my body. I didn't really like my body because I ride horses a lot.
hmm,
I was starting to feel really really heavy,
yeah,
too heavy to compete, too heavy to I was just like, oh.
yeah,
I would do the things, I'd just do the motions, but I was just tired all the time,
yeah.
to be honest. Yeah.
100%. And I think that's what we first talked about too, right? Because you wanted to get better, obviously, since you do it, you compete with it, you do take it very seriously with your horse, what you're doing, and for you, right? I know what you mentioned, I think is really important because you tried it on your own, right? But you had no
Correct.
accountability, right? You had really no
Correct.
plan, no accountability, nobody to keep you accountable, right? So how did that feel before? Because I know for a fact that even though I'm a coach, I also have a coach. My coach, he has a coach. So it's like a lot of
Correct.
people they think that they can do it on their own, but the truth is, right? Everybody needs to just drop their ego, right, and just be able to ask for help.
Correct.
And that's the thing, right? A lot, especially guys, bro. Especially guys, this. They have that big
Yeah.
ego.
Correct.
I can do it
Correct.
all myself. But I'm like, if you can do it all yourself, how come you're still 50 pounds overweight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Uh,
Correct. Because you just find excuses for yourself, to be honest.
yeah, absolutely, man. And so, obviously, you mentioned before that, everything was pretty much not where you want to be. You mentioned your words, right? Energy levels were garbage, discipline, mindset, and everything was not really the best. So, kind of going into that, right? Going into just the transformation program and before that as well. If I was to ask you, bro, like, what were the challenges that you were facing before even joining, right? Because I know you tried it before. What were the challenges that you were facing when
It
you
was
come?
definitely like the a lot of it had to be like nutrition.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what the hell. I just thought eat less, you'll be fine, and it was like no, I didn't really have no knowledge in nutrition, no knowledge in I'd go in and when I would try to work out, I'd try to do like you'd go in like do a chest day and do like 10 exercises, try to do them, but like I was just all over the place to be honest.
Hmm. So
You know, I need,
it was just a
I
plan
need
for you. You didn't have a plan, huh?
correct. Need a good plan, especially nutrition, workout plan, all of it.
Yeah.
All of it, to be honest.
And how did you feel like beforehand? Like, because I know you would try to go to gym, you would be consistent, maybe for a week max. How were you feeling at that point when you were just like you kept trying but nothing was happening?
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, well, this isn't it, to be
Yeah.
honest. I'd be like, no, well, I'm just wasting my time.
Yeah. And dude, like, and that's the thing too, right? Because for a lot of people, they try it and then they're like, oh, fitness isn't for me. Maybe maybe he lost fat because of his genetics. Maybe it's just
You got
different.
good genetics, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's different for him. Maybe it's because I'm Hispanic. Maybe because I'm Filipino. Maybe it's because I'm whatever it is, right? They try to find anything else, right? Why? That was me as well. Like the reason why I'm saying that, and I'm passionate about it because I thought that my entire family relatives, they were all overweight. Because
Correct.
I'm Filipino. They eat a lot of food, oil, and things like that. So I was like, that's never gonna happen for me. So now that you have a plan, right? Now you've pretty much achieved a good amount, right? Um, with your challenges before, how do you feel like for you, the program has actually helped you with your challenges before, right? Obviously, now that you're in the program and you're transforming your body.
It's helped a lot, like a crazy a lot. You go in there like just with the nutrition itself, you know what to eat. And it's not like eat chicken and rice and that's it. No, it's like you know what to eat. You can
Yeah.
enjoy little things sometimes if you save them, from the morning.
Hmm.
But it's like the nutrition is what really got me.
Yeah.
It's like I'm so knowledgeable on what to eat, how much to eat, when to eat. And
Absolutely.
before it was kind of just like we'll eat in the morning and then don't eat no more.
Yeah.
Or eat at lunchtime and you're screwed.
Yeah.
You're screwed for the rest of the day.
And you're starving, right? You're like, what do I do, right?
Correct. And you're just
Yeah.
like, well, I can't eat because I'm gonna keep gaining weight or
Yeah.
whatever.
100%. I think you mentioned something that's super important too, bro. Because you were like, now I know what to eat. Now I have the knowledge. Now I'm making results, but I can still enjoy it here and there, right? When I want to, because I have the knowledge now, right?
Yeah, because you can save them a little bit in the
Yeah.
morning and you can go out to dinner or whatever.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah,
How,
the even the just rep ranges and stuff like that. You're not going balls out trying to you got to work your way up. It's like a whole process, that I didn't know back then.
and
Just don't
since
go in there like a madman.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You're just like, yo, I'm gonna do like 2 hours on the treadmill, maybe do some weights, copy the guy next to me who looks fit. It's like,
Correct. And like people like, right now they go on TikTok and there's that guy, the boats guy, who's gonna
yeah.
carry the boat guy. Everybody's just trying to go balls out, but it's like it's not even like that.
Yeah, it's not, and that's the thing, right? If you were to do that, you would not last that long,
Yeah.
right? Your transformation, right? Now you know, okay,
Yeah.
everything is calculated, everything is perfect, right? All you have to do is like execute.
Correct. You just gotta follow it.
Yeah,
Follow it and learn because you gotta learn.
and you learn that through the transformation, right? And for
Correct.
you,
Because it's literally all there.
mhm.
It's all there. You just gotta learn and keep the knowledge and use it. Not even just in working out, just in general.
Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. So going through now, right? Obviously, like we pretty much saw your transformation. It looks fucking crazy, and this is just the beginning. Like I said, I've been on a journey for almost 8 years now, right? And you're literally in your first like 7 months, right, of actually taking it seriously. And this is what you've achieved so much in just 7 months.
It's like I think last week was like exactly 6 months that I started.
Yeah.
I think I started. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And that's what's crazy, right? Because for me, like, I wish I had that. I did, but my first 3 years were off. It was a shit show, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have a coach. I was just doing whatever I needed. And, like I thought I was doing the right things, but I did a lot of things wrong. It wasn't until like my 4, 5, 6, 7 years that's where I was like, okay, I'm doing it correctly, right? And for you, like obviously right now, you have the knowledge, you're continuously learning, you're making a lot of progress in the gym. So let's kind of talk about like what you've achieved so far, man. Physically, mentally, how you feel, like whole 9 yards. Like what have you achieved so far? Within just the last 6 months. It's been
Well,
so
I mean,
time.
shit. To start off, I think it's like I started 194
Yeah,
pounds, and right now I'm at. I think on this past week I weighed myself in 169, I believe,
yeah,
168. But it's crazy in 6 months. Obviously I got the weight loss. I got muscles are showing, back is showing, and then I got a lot of energy, to be honest.
yeah,
A lot of energy. I mean, and I've always, like I said before, I'd just go through the motions. Long hours of work, get home, do ride my horses, clean my horses, whatever. Those were like my chores. I have to do it regardless. But now I do them like I have a bunch of energy. Still, I finish and I still get home. I'm still got time to relax because I'm not exhausted. I'm not slumped.
yeah,
And I feel it's like because I'm actually eating.
yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
eating, drinking shit ton of water.
Yeah,
So energy levels for sure up there. Muscle strength. Yeah, I'm pretty strong at work. You can feel it at work. Competitions, I'm way quicker now.
yes, sir.
So I mean, shit, it's going good. Going good.
Yeah, dude, and that's the thing too. I feel like so many people when they first come in, right, or like maybe they're thinking about like joining the program or whatever. They're like, oh, I don't want to do that. It's gonna take like it's gonna make me feel less energy. I'm gonna be barely eating, less than what I'm eating now. But that's the thing. You tried that before. You tried to do it on your own. You tried to eat different things on your own, right? Eat less and just like skip breakfast or skip meals and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Right?
correct.
Right. And now that you're eating, a good amount, you're still eating, multiple meals throughout the day, being able to enjoy it as well, right? That's why you have a lot of energy. That's why you're able to not only lose weight, you lost the weight, but that's the thing. You didn't only lose the weight, you gained muscle, right? So
Correct.
that's the crazy part. And as you know, muscle weighs heavier than fat. So,
Yeah, correct.
that's the cool part. And for you, man, so kind of going through, like, I know you've made this incredible transformation. Just wanted to talk to you about this. What's your advice? Because obviously, people are going to be looking at this interview and they're going to be like, man, if it's possible for him, it should be possible for me. So people who are like on the fence, right? People are like, oh, maybe I should join, maybe I should do this, maybe they're tired of like doing on their own and being in this cycle of like losing and then gaining the weight back and all these things. What would be your advice to those people who are just like thinking about it and they're on the fence, man?
No, they should definitely do it. They should just dedicate to their body
Mm-hmm.
and go for it. They should do it. I really recommend it because like I said, it's not just a program, that you start and stop. I mean, it can be, but you learn a lot on the way.
Mm-hmm.
You learn macros, workouts, all the whole 9 yards, you learn it.
Yeah, absolutely,
And
man.
then apart from all the stuff that you send to keep, because there's a lot of trainers, I think that you join them, and then once you join, maybe they give you like send you an email or something, and
Yes.
then that's it.
Yeah, yeah,
You're constantly sending shit, and you keep it, and you have it there to look back at,
mm-hmm.
and it's just you learn, and it's good for you, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's the accountability too, right? And like, let's
Yeah,
say,
accountability matters a lot because,
yeah,
well, because as a man, you can make, I skip something and right away the next morning it's like Coach Carson's like, what happened? And you're like, oh shit. You feel you can't make an excuse.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna sound stupid, be like, oh well, I'm fucking lazy.
Yeah.
Well, so the accountability is a big part because like for me, I would be embarrassed to make an excuse like, oh, I went out drinking instead. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
100%, dude. And that's all up to the integrity of everything as well, right? So, kind of going back to that, right, man? So, like, last question, right? If I was to ask you, like, would you recommend a friend to go through a program, and what is the reason for that for you?
Yes, I would recommend all my friends that want to go through the program or want to lose weight or gain muscle, whatever. Just because, like I said, you learn a lot. It's not
Mhm.
just it's not just Instagram or TikTok or whatever.
Yeah.
You learn pretty much. You start from the bottom if you don't know nothing, and you'll learn it because
Mhm.
it's just so easy the way you guys put it down,
Yeah.
and the accountability. I think it has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, 100%, bro. And that's the thing. That's the only way you get to your dream body is if you have somebody who's been there, right? That's
Correct.
like done all the mistakes. I sacrificed my first 3 years. That way
Yeah.
you make the same mistakes as me, right?
Yeah.
That's like I did all the hard work. It's like, okay, cool. Now you guys can do the hard work without doing the wrong shit. So it's like your 1 year transformation, their 2 year transformation could be shortened up to 6 months. That way you don't
Yeah.
have
Correct.
to do the same
Correct.
wrong shit, right? Um,
Yeah.
that's awesome, man. So that's awesome. So yeah, dude. So before we end this, because I think you gave a lot of golden nuggets. You gave a lot of inspiration for a lot of people who are just like on the fence about this. So what would be your I guess your kind of last advice for anybody? Any motivation, any advice that you would give to people who maybe you was in the same spot as you in the past, right? What would be your advice to those people, man?
That what happens, I feel, is like a lot of people be like, oh well, I work, like in my situation, I work late hours, I do this, I'm gonna be tired. It's like you're not tired.
Yeah,
You're not. You just gotta do it.
yeah,
You gotta do it, and you gotta trust the process, and it'll get there.
yeah,
Because I mean, it's just the program, the way you guys have it set up is just like so fucking easy.
yeah,
You just gotta literally just follow it. You follow it, and once you start, probably like, and you're in it for like a month, maybe two, then you're gonna be like, oh shit, now my goals have changed from losing 5-10 pounds to fucking losing 20 and then coming back up 10 in muscle or whatever.
yeah.
Because it's quick. So if you're disciplined and you follow the program, you'll reach your initial goal. You'll reach it really quick.
Yeah, 100%.
Everybody dreams really small, just like, oh, maybe a few pounds here and there. And then once you're there so fast, you're like, no, hell no, I want to keep going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And that's why that's why you're here again, right? Because we started with the 6 months, and now you're here again. And that's the thing, right? First you're like, hey, let me just do this. I think this would be a good goal for me. And you get to that goal, you're like, holy shit, that was quick. Let's
Yeah,
get to the
correct.
next goal, bro.
Correct.
Let's get it. And then I feel like that's where really the motivation comes in. And dude, like I said, like what you said as well, like the only way it's not going to work is if you just sit on the couch and do nothing.
Yeah, correct.
Because we physically
Correct.
cannot put the food in your mouth. We're like, hey, Mario, here's the food. Make sure you
Yeah,
eat
no,
this.
it's really easy. It's all there. You just open your app and follow it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, dude, this was fucking awesome. I think you gave a lot of not only golden nuggets but a lot of inspiration because again, bro, like what I said, I'm sure like you've seen the other testimonials that we had in the past before you joined even the program, right? It motivated you to make a change, and now you're on the other side, motivating other people to make the change. So it's
Correct.
how that
Correct.
works, right?
Correct.
Absolutely. But dude, I mean, other than that, I think we are pretty much set. And then, man, hopefully you see you this week, all right?
Yeah, for sure, brother. Take it easy, man.
All right. I'll see you, brother. Peace.
Take, bro.